There we go. There we go. We've got him. We can hear him. We can see everybody. We can hear everybody.
Woo!
Are we live? Are we ready to go?
Woo! Perhaps.
I still have Arthur muted. Hang on. I need to unmute Arthur. There we go. Arthur's unmuted now. I'm waiting for Arthur to be a troll and be like, oh, my time's up. Time to go. Catch you later. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. It has been a long time. For those that have been watching this for a while, you may notice that we are down a player. They may come back in the future. The door's always open. But yes, we do not have Miss Vamp creations at the moment due to life. But to recap what we've done so far, a long time ago, this group met in the Yawning Portal Tavern, where they helped fight off a troll and were given a job to find a missing person. They tracked down that missing person. It was Renaer Neverember. Actually, no. Floon Blagmar was the missing person, and Renaer Neverember was also captured because they look similar. But this whole rescue mission turned into finding out about some gang warfare going on in the city of Waterdeep between the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild. There's something about this object called the Stone of Galore that may somehow be a key to a very large treasure somewhere in the city. A treasure of embezzled funds by the former Open Lord of Waterdeep, Dagult Neverember, who is now banished from the city, and he is running the city of Neverwinter. The group, for payment for rescuing Floon, the group was given the deed to Trollskull Manor, which was a kind of decrepit inn in the northern part of Waterdeep. So the groups met some people in the area of the inn. They're starting to make a name for themselves, starting to build up the tavern. They were tasked with going to the city of the village of Undercliff, just to the east of Waterdeep. There was a person that had joined the group temporarily that was tracking some demons and devils, which brought them out to Undercliff, where another mystery has unfolded, where there seems to be some sort of cult, maybe some demonic possession, devil worship, something going on. Not too many details have been learned yet, but it's on their map of things they could be doing. In addition to all this, the part of the group was invited to the opera to meet with one of the wealthy families in the city of Waterdeep, known as the Castellanters. The Castellanters offered the group a job to track down a missing shipment of diamonds, or not necessarily diamonds, but uncut gems from just a little bit north of the city of Waterdeep. Shin, the Dragonborn paladin of the group, informed the team that the Castellanters were responsible for the murder of his family. So he obviously has some interesting feelings about that. And I think we had left off after the first night of travel north of Waterdeep towards the town of Amphail, which is the off of Amphail is where the shipment should have been coming from before it went missing. So that's a very brief recap of the story so far in the, 100 hours or whatever that we've been playing the game. If we want to reintroduce the characters, I'll let you guys do that to refresh everybody's memory, and for any new viewers we have, you can let them know who you are.
They're gonna
And
need to refresh my memory. Holy shit.
do you want me to do the background?
My name's Orion. I am.
I'm pulling up my my character sheet.
I don't even know where my character sheet is, but we're just gonna roll with it, okay? My name is Orion. I am a bard. I grew up in Waterdeep, and God damn it, I'm forgetting names. That's as much as I got, guys.
There was
It's been forever.
Ramalia is kind of your
Yeah, Romalia is my
mentor.
my mentor, and somewhat patron, right?
Yep. Arthur, if you're, it looks like you're having. Oh, Arthur's having technical difficulties. We'll skip him for now. We'll go to Kev for Shin.
What's up? I'm a dragon.
A paladin.
Are you a dragon or you're dragonborn?
You're dragonborn.
Hey.
There's a difference, actually.
Sorry, his stream died. You think he's back? Carry on. Okay. So Arthur's coming back, and then Nova, you can talk about Zen.
Yeah. I'm Zinedine Salzabar. I grew up in Waterdeep. I am a water genasi with a pirate background. Yeah, I got Riz.
Hello, Riz.
But
Hella is.
so yeah, and I like to go by Zin.
And your
And that's
pronouns are they them. That's another.
And my pronouns are they them. Yes.
The other three are the she for Orion and he him for Sylvaris and Shin. Arthur, you seem to be back, and your camera seems to be a bit smoother. Of course, as soon as I say that, it locks up. But if you want to talk about Sylvaris or whatever your other names are, you can talk about that.
Big Var.
So Sylvaris, people started calling me Var and things like that because Sylvanas is Vamp's character's name, right? The fairy. So I got confused. I didn't know that. I didn't know that when I named my character. But he's a wizard. His real name is Bertie Hobbleditch, but he goes by Sylvaris because it sounds fancier. Born in very humble circumstances. He was raised by this nice couple in the woods, and that's where his father discovered in a old tree that he felled this old book, and it was a book of magic, and so he got fascinated by it and started reading it, and so he learned to be a wizard on his own. He was never properly trained, but he had a dream that said that he would one day become a great wizard. It was his parents, his real parents in the dream, telling him he would be a great wizard one day and go on a great quest, and so that sort of fueled his desire to get better at his art and to go out into the world and join this party and see if this is maybe the quest that he's been destined to go on.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's quite a lot of pressure on this guy, is all I'm saying.
Yes. And the last session ended with with Sylvaris being bit by an insect and given a disease, but as a little bit of hand waving to try and explain our fairy druid not being there anymore and Sylvaris not having to deal with the infection anymore, I consulted our AI overlords and I had them write a goodbye letter from Sylvana. So here we go. So when you wake up in the morning after that first night on the road, Sylvaris, you're feeling a little bit better. When you were falling asleep, you were overly fatigued and could feel some sort of infection coming on. But when you wake up, you're bright and fresh and good to go. You don't see Sylvana around, but in the space where she had been sleeping, you find a rolled up piece of parchment with a letter written inside, which reads, "Dearest friends, when the dawn rises, you will find my place among you empty, yet know that my heart remains close. In the quiet hours, the Feywild called, as it sometimes does, beyond my power to resist. Yet before departing, I could not leave without seeing our dear companion restored to health. It brings me joy to know they are well again, free of the affliction that shadowed their spirit. The roots and rivers of the Feywild guide me back, but my thoughts will linger with each of you on every step of my journey. May you find strength and laughter in the days to come, and should fate permit, we will meet again beneath the sun or stars, sharing tales of the past we've walked apart. Until that day, may the winds be ever at your backs, and may the forest shelter you. Signed, Silvana.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that was...
I thought you were going to say, may the force be with you for a second there.
May the force be with you.
nice.
Oh.
So Silvaris, you're probably the first one to wake up since you were healed by her, and slowly the rest of you are waking up to the same scene.
Well, that was quite something.
Man,
That's-
she just left us like that? No.
Yeah. Well, I know
Damn, she ditched us.
I know what it's like to have to answer the call, so I understand
Wait, what?
completely.
The call.
You know,
Like a bowel movement.
I sort of thought it's a bit like that. It's a stronger call than usual, yeah.
The Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 6. Yes.
Well, I hope that they're safe and okay.
Well, no, I'm certainly grateful for being over whatever it was I had. I don't know what it was, but I do feel a lot better now.
Yeah, you're looking a bit green there, pal.
It's sort of a ghastly pallor I get sort of from time to time, I suppose, when I'm bit by strange insects in the woods.
Not a bad color on your face.
That's valid.
If you say so myself.
Ah.
You guys with your robe.
So does this mean that we are going to forge forward today after a little bit of brekkie, or what's the plan?
Ricky.
I think,
I'm
yeah.
starving. I
Yeah.
mysteriously reappeared.
Same.
So
I guess we'll have some food, and it seems like everyone's well rested. So I agree. Let's keep going.
What are you guys making for breakfast?
Waffles.
Bread and cheese. I just like.
Some trail waffles? How does that work?
Protein waffles.
Protein waffles, yeah.
Nice bit of
What is
eggs.
there?
Gonna get swole, right?
I have a mushroom. One singular mushroom.
Do I have
that I
like as
found
a
on the
wizard?
floor.
Can I conjure food as a wizard?
Do you have
out of
a
curiosity.
spell that can do that?
That's a good question.
I
Uh,
don't think you. I don't think you do.
Well, I should. This is bullshit. Can't have a
Go
wizard
get your
can't
own
make
damn
Yeah,
food.
you don't wait.
food.
Don't waste your spell shots. Spell shots.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Slots
waste
on this.
Waste them all on a big breakfast.
Just on a
we
breakfast.
get attacked by some.
Imagine me, I guess. Me, I guess.
Yeah,
And it's just like.
You just waste your slots on stupid shit.
Yep.
Typical wizard. All right, can somebody roll a D100 for me? So in
Sure.
Foundry, you can do /roll D100.
I got it.
Cool.
42 and 100. That's
What the hell?
wasted that already.
I think we'll go with Kev's.
You want to go with the
I think we'll
100?
go with Kev's.
Yeah, use Kev.
Okay, let's go with Kev's.
Yeah.
You instantly
yeah.
ruined everything.
Luck was just joking.
It was just a joke.
It was a practice roll.
Yeah,
for
practice
her,
roll.
To
Yep.
get familiar with Foundry again.
I have to shake the cobwebs.
Yeah, we all do.
See, I'll do one too, just to.
22. So if you all four of you roll, I'll just do the average. But no.
My wife.
What is it? Forward slash
we
roll?
can just use mine.
No,
Yeah,
so you
we'll-
see the
we'll use
die
the 100.
at the bottom. You see the die at the bottom of the chat, the one that's D100. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Oops.
God damn.
4.
bro.
Zam.
That was my Wi-Fi was.
You're lagging. All right. So after having
we
your
go.
breakfast of protein waffles and
Yes.
a singular mushroom, you pack up camp. A little bit sad that Silvana isn't there with you anymore. Maybe a little bit worried too because they were kind of your healer. So just keep that in mind. Orion, you can kind of
I can
take that
kinda
as
heal,
a
yeah.
backup roll. You continue on the road. It's late summer. It would be kind of the equivalent to like late August in our world. So it's the morning starts out with a nice refreshing breeze, partly cloudy-ish. The day warms up as you go on. No bad weather in sight. You pass a few groups and caravans on the road. This is a fairly well-traveled road between Waterdeep and Amphail. And as the day goes on, you come across a much larger caravan. It's four big wagons all together. You can see one of the wagons is just carrying a giant canvas tent, kind of all rolled up with some of the wooden poles sticking out. But a troop of performers and travelers it comprises this group. There's probably a dozen, maybe 24 people altogether between those driving the carriages and those walking alongside. Some of them are in brightly colored clothes and juggling. There's looks to be a younger human woman who's playing a like small harp, handheld harp. There's a guy kind of tossing a knife up in the air, doing little tricks with it. So it's a big group there.
Cool. So should we run over and talk to him, I guess is the idea?
You can.
Yeah.
Maybe
let's
not
go.
run. That might look a little aggressive.
If we run, yeah, they might run away or drop
So-
the harp.
Casually sort of walk up to him and
Let's
blend in with him
Casually
and
sort
chat
of,
with him.
but like
Casually
act natural,
saunter.
but extremely uncanny.
Uncanny. It's the only way I can.
Yeah, it's like very natural.
All right. Just naturally, casually aggressive.
Naturally, casually, aggressively, to the point where they notice that we're walking over.
But aren't sure.
Yeah.
I see. All right. So I suppose I'll like say hi to somebody and kind of chat them up.
All right. So as you approach, we'll say it's the knife throwing guy. It's a dwarf walking alongside, practicing his knife skills, knife flipping skills, and kind of spinning it around on his palm every now and then. As you pull up a little bit closer, he turns, looks over his shoulder. Hail, travelers! How you doing this fine day?
Doing very well. How are you, sir? My name's
Ah.
Bertie Obadich. How are you, sir? What's your name?
My name's Muckle. Pleased to meet you, Bertie.
Could
Very
I
nice.
see that for a second? I gesture, or I point at his knife.
Oh, sure. He hands it over to you, and it's a
And then I start doing tricks with it.
Attack!
Ooh.
Oh shit! All right.
roll a performance.
That was a performance.
Oh,
Oh no!
well,
Complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yikes.
Shin's performance was not as good as yours. It's a dulled knife, and it's built to be very balanced. So you're
I
used
drop it
to
on my foot and stab myself.
yeah, you're used to actual weapons that have a different balance to them. So you try and do a spin like that, but yeah, it just tumbles out of your hand and falls on your foot and hilt down, so it kind of bangs your boot a little bit.
I go, ah!
Well, there, Skullskin. It's a trick that not everybody can master, but that was a good attempt. And he walks over to go pick up the blade,
I
brushes the
whisper
dirt
over
off a little bit.
I whisper over to him. That was embarrassing for you.
I speak telepathically to her. I know.
Orion
So I guess
doesn't hear that.
I'll keep talking to Muckle, I guess. So, Muckle, whereabouts are you people headed?
So we're headed up the Tribor Trail. We're on our way up to Amphail first. We'll stop there for a few nights and put on some shows for the people there, and then we'll continue north up to Tribor and Long Saddle and just see what we can earn before we have to head back down south as the winter comes in.
Oh, very nice. You've been up there before, have you, to Amphail?
I haven't been before, but the troop has. I'm relatively new in this. Just been traveling the last 6 months with them or so. We were down near Waterdeep, but with the Witchlight Festival, everybody was more interested in that than come to see just our little tiny band of performers.
Oh, very nice. We're headed that way
Oh,
as well.
that's
Just sort of
funny.
curious.
Oh, you're headed up to Amphail too? What brings you that way?
Do we want to tell people what mission we're on? It's a secret mission, isn't it?
It's a secret.
We're just sort of visiting some friends up there, Haven't been there in a while. Just curious what's happened with the place.
Just wanting a party.
Roll
Nice.
deception.
Nice. Well, if you talk to the ringmaster, Bunner, sorry. It's the fellow up there
Boner?
towards not Bunner.
Oh, I like those.
It's the fellow up
Depends on
there
when you
with
catch
the top hat that's a little split. And he's got a golden tooth too. So there's a couple guys up there with hats, but broken top
Can I
hat,
buy
golden
it?
tooth. Go talk to Bunner and let him know you guys are staying in Amphail too. He'll probably give you tickets to the show. You can come by and hang out when you get up there.
Nice. Oh, it's very nice. Very very
Sounds
accommodating.
good.
Is it
Yeah.
dinner and a show or just a show?
It's just the show. It's just the show.
Goes in our
Eat
class.
dinner in a shirt. All right, so I guess we run up and find Bunner, and I'll chat him up. I guess, eh?
Sure.
Boner.
Boner.
Off to
as-
boner.
Hi, Boner.
I'm looking for my
Just like-
boner.
Just like it's a boner.
Are you? Did you say you're looking for Bona? Because I'm Bunna. Is that who you're looking for?
Are
Yeah,
you
thanks,
this?
Boner.
Are
Yes,
you
of
the
course.
boner we are looking for?
Maybe there's something lost in translation, but I'm probably the Bunna you're looking for. How can I help you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was just speaking with your friend Muckle back there. He's a very fine
think so,
knife
too.
practitioner, and he said that you guys were on your way to Amphail, and so are we, as a matter of fact. So just thought we'd see what's going on. What's your how long have you been up here before? We haven't been there in a while. We're going to visit some old friends, and I was just curious what's happened to the old place.
Well, I haven't been there in about a year. This will be my fourth trip through Amphail. It's have you been there before yourself? You said you're visiting friends.
Yeah, I haven't been there since I was a lad, so it's been a long while. So I'm just curious, what's become of the place since we've been there.
Well, I know last year the best drinks you could get would be at the Stone Stallion. So definitely go ahead there if you need to fill your bellies, fill your flasks, and tell them Bunner sent you, and I'm sure they'll appreciate
very
that.
nice. Very nice, thank you. We'll try to drop by your show later on.
Boner sent us.
That's right. Bunna sent you.
Boner.
That's right.
Mr. Bunner. My friend's got a speech impediment, if you don't mind.
I think we're gonna go
Boner.
now, and then I just like drag shit. I just put my arm over and be like,
I wink
You
at
can't do
Boner
these things.
as I'm walking away.
He's like, thanks a lot, Boner. You're a real help.
And
My favorite button.
you guys are obviously traveling lighter than they are, so you're traveling faster than them. So as you part ways, you hear Muckle shout out, "Don't forget to come by the show!"
Of course,
We
we will.
will.
Thank you.
And then
yes.
as you continue
Maybe-
on, you'd hear the music and the laughter and everything kind of fade out as you get further and further from them. Let's have somebody roll a survival with advantage.
Let me try.
I don't know if I'm good at those. I don't remember.
Whoever
was
wants to
gonna
try
know.
and find a campsite for tonight.
I got it. Survival. With
Oh, I'm
command.
bad at that. So
Yeah, baby.
There we go. 19.
Yeah,
Um,
baby.
So as you're going, you go up. You're starting to go up into hills a little bit, but you from near the summit of one hill, you can look down, and the road kind of goes into a valley. You see a little clearing in trees that looks to be maybe 100 yards off the road. So it looks like a good spot to camp. You can pull off the main road. You're a little secluded, so you're sheltered and protected a bit. So it looks like a prime spot for camp for the night.
All right, perfect.
I miss Boner.
Boner misses
Boner,
you
my
too.
beloved.
So you
He's the
set
best
up
boner I've
camp,
ever come
get your campfire going. Is it more protein waffles, Shin, or is it?
Mm-hmm. No,
I still have some leftover half mushroom from earlier today. What do
I'm
you guys
doing
think?
protein shake now
Protein shake.
for dinner. Something light, you know.
Is it
Don't
like a
upset the
hollowed out
tummy.
gourd with some cow's blood in it or something?
Yeah.
Yum.
The usual, yeah.
With some
Is that grass fed?
mysterious substances.
Is that grass?
Is it grass fed?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Completely organic, non-GMO.
What's
Kind
GMO?
Giant
Not
made.
the smartest paladin, so I don't actually know.
It's like
You could just
giant
make
made
something up.
I think
original
I actually have a negative intelligence stat.
Negative
I probably have
intelligence
some like beef jerky
modifier
or something in my
You're-
pack.
Or there you go.
Yeah.
For both intelligence and wisdom. Shin's kind of an idiot. Performance issues detected.
Yeah, I keep getting those in Stream Together. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, it actually ended up crashing my stream, so I'm just in your guys' stream. Actually.
Okay. Well, it's a relatively uneventful night. Does anybody want to do a watch during the night or anything?
I'll stay up.
Okay.
Good paladin.
Shin, roll a perception with advantage.
Perception. Where is it?
A 19. Yep. Very uneventful night. You track a couple deer walking near camp. You hear some owls hooting in the distance, but no nefarious sounds, nothing sneaking up on you. And as it gets to be what you would think maybe 3 a.m, you feel confident you can drift off to catch a little bit of sleep before the sun comes up.
Sweet.
All right. The third day of travel. If somebody could roll another D100 for me.
I got you.
99.
I got it.
Boom.
43. Didn't you roll a 42 just before?
Yep.
It was sub 40 something, right? Yeah.
Gotta wash them dice, man.
They're weighted. Look. On the 40s.
Yep, the classic 40s weighted dice. Now, before we to go over this again because it's been so long, so we are headed for Amphail. Am I even right about that?
Yeah,
Is that
so
where we wanna go?
Amphail is it's kind of like a mining village almost. It's at the foothills of the Sword Mountains. Let me switch my scene in the game so I can kind of show.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map myself.
So it's in the foothills of the
Yes,
Sword
sir.
Mountains, and off of Amphail up into the mountains is where the mine is that the Castellanters were expecting the shipment from. The shipment never made it to Amphail, so it's somewhere between the mine and Amphail.
Oh, yeah, we're retrieving stuff for
Okay.
them.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Okay. So we're going to try to get to Amphail and learn more.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So after a breakfast of another singular mushroom and
Champion breakfast. That's what I call it.
I'm eating one of the deers that was went by on the watch, and I just made some venison for breakfast.
okay.
I refuse to eat that goddamn medicine. I will have my fucking leftover mushroom.
Mushrooms it is.
You're welcome to some if you want, any of you.
I'll take some of that.
All right. And you pack up camp, continue along the road to the north, And after I don't know, 2 hours or so, on the side of the road that people would be traveling on if they were headed south, you see a young girl sitting there. She's clearly been crying and looks very lost and
Snow
forlorn.
trap.
I would like to approach.
As you approach, you hear through the sobs and everything. She looks up. Have you seen my mom and dad? I lost them last night when I woke up. They were gone.
No, where did you see them last?
I saw we were at camp, and she points off the road a little bit, and you can see just inside the trees. There's
A giant fire.
there's the remains of a campfire, and you can see like a sleep mat and some like people were obviously sleeping there, and there's some
Are there
bags and everything.
Yeah, let me help you. Just stick with us for a little bit. Can I roll perception for footsteps?
Sure. 6.
Fuck.
So the
Anybody else would like to give it a try?
13. Okay. So you look around the campsite, and it's a little bit mossy and grassy, dead leaves. There's no real telltale signs of any sort of direction people may have come or gone from, other than just the general kind of matted down that people had been walking there recently.
I'm gonna ask the little girl her name. What's your name, Bessie?
My name's Amanda. What's your name?
Amanda. My name's Shin.
Hi, Shin.
Amanda, what's the last thing you remember your parents doing, or last time you spoke to them?
We had just finished dinner, and they said I could go to sleep, and I just remember falling asleep and still hearing them talk. But when I woke up this morning, they weren't there, and I tried looking around, and I couldn't find them.
You don't remember what they said when you were falling asleep, by any chance?
They were just talking about what they normally talk about, like what they're gonna do when they get to Waterdeep, and just hoping for the best.
All right. Well, Amanda, I'm Orion. This is Shin. This is Var and Zin. Just stick with us for a while until we can find you. We can find out where your parents are.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And she,
I hand her some of the venison I made. I was like, want some jerky? Want some jerky?
What some jerky?
she takes a piece and goes to bite it a little bit. She says, I'm sorry, my stomach's not really feeling well. Thank you though, and she just hands it back.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
1,000 years old.
Have we done a proper check to to see if there's any magic or some sort of deception going on here?
Cuts or anything?
You can
Go ahead, Var.
go ahead with whatever you'd like to do.
Okay. Let me see. Is that a spell or just roll for?
Perception
I don't know if he, Shin may have
or investigation, even.
things that he can
I
do.
have some sort of divine sense or something.
Yeah.
I just don't remember where it's at.
Should be under.
I've got detect magic, but that's probably about it.
It's under what?
I say first we go
Oh.
with a regular roll for investigation, or
That can
You
be a
have
good one.
detect evil and good, Shin,
I don't think that'll help.
or detect magic.
I mean, it could, but
All right. Do you just want me to go for? Is it perception or investigation? Which is the better?
whichever you're higher in.
Well, are you trying to look her over and see if anything is out of normal, or are you trying
Yeah.
to see if there's anything odd with her behavior?
That's a good question. Let's see. I guess I want to know whether this is real or not. Are these just bandits who are trying to trick us so they can?
Yeah, I still
ambush
feel
us or
like
something?
this is a trap.
Yeah.
I think that would be more insight then. So that's intelligence based.
Okay, I'll roll that.
I'm also bad at that.
A 6. Seems like a 13-year-old girl. And Shin is looking at insight is wisdom. I thought insight was intelligence. Anyway. But with both of you, it seems like a 13-year-old girl.
Okay.
Emotions seem about right for somebody that is missing their family.
Very well.
Should I roll insight too, or we already checked with both of them?
I think
I
between
don't
the
think
two,
it'll
that's
matter,
good
but
enough.
I mean, you can do it if you want.
Yeah, I think we can just roll with it. I think I'm willing to believe her
She's
for
a
now. I
normal
guess
little girl.
Yeah.
We'll roll with it for now. I'm still on alert.
Okay.
we're ready to cut her head off if something happens.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I whisper over to Shin. Have that sword at the ready.
Oh,
Wink.
she actually says wink, wink. Okay, so what do we do? Should we are we gonna try to find her family or just take her with us? What's the better
We're
thing to
taking
do?
her with us until we find some other people. Because we
All right.
already checked we'd have nowhere to go.
Correct.
All right.
They said they were going to Waterdeep,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, that's not where we're headed.
That's
Oh,
not where
yeah.
we're going. But let's see if we can find a tavern or something where we can drop her off.
Jump her off.
Yeah, where we can maybe send a messenger from there to the
Orphanage, maybe?
Waterdeep or something
Yeah.
like that.
Just don't want her to stay here in the woods by herself.
Yeah, you can't stay out here in the woods. It's not a safe place to be. We're going to Amphail. We'll take you with us, and we stop at somewhere where we can send a messenger
We'll
up to
find an
Waterdeep.
orphanage for you or something.
Okay, well, I'll stay with you. I think you're right. I think it's better to be with you than it is to be here in the woods.
Yeah, there's all sorts of beasts and
Grab your stuff.
long-leggedy things.
Okay, and she runs to the woods and grabs a travel bag.
pack.
Yep.
And a snake. All right,
A
cool.
snake.
So I guess
Bag of
we
holding.
head on to Amphail, continue on with her in tow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Roll a
Game Master.
Initiative?
initiative. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Rolling.
You continue on up to
I like how
Amphail.
it says Game Master privately rolled some dice.
I did. I had to make something legitimate, so I
Instead
had,
of just not telling us.
no, I'm not gonna. It's private. It could be something. It could be nothing. You don't
Why
know.
alert us? That's funny.
Well, if nothing's happened, we'll know. We'll know.
All right, so you continue on to Amphail. Is this showing everybody? There we go. It showed up.
Nice.
And you arrive in the early evening, about 5 p.m. The little traveling troupe is not there yet. You expect that it might still be another day because they're traveling slower than you. But you arrive into the town. Where's my description of the town? This is what I get for having so many windows open.
It's very
I feel that.
town-based.
I feel that hard.
It's like my brain. Too many tabs.
There it is.
I got no tabs open.
Lucky
It's
you.
just a
Afraid to open any more
screensaver.
tabs. Yeah. My thing will crash on me again.
I like
So
that. I have too many tabs open, and I have no idea where the music's coming from.
is I think I stopped the music.
Sorry.
Oh, did you?
No. I'm talking about like a metaphor
Oh,
for my brain.
I see. I see.
Sorry.
I'm tracking. So it's just a small town. As you're approaching, you can see some fields with lots of horses in them. Shin, actually,
Horses in the back.
Shin and Zin, you know that there's some horse breeders up here near Amphail, known for hardier stock. So that's normal to see up there. As you approach, there's a couple chimneys with smoke getting a little bit cooler in the evening. Still relatively warm, but obviously, for some of the taverns, they like having their fireplace going for extra light within the tavern. Orion, roll a perception for me, please.
See?
Okay, thank you.
I'm deficient today.
It's all good.
It's all
It was
good.
the mushroom.
It's the mushroom. Yeah,
Upset.
little
You're
hungry.
tripping out.
Yep. You ate too much.
So along the main road, you do see one of the taverns that has a sign hanging that is a horse made of stone, which you think that might be the Stone Stallion that Bonner.
That boner told us about.
was
That
telling
Boner
you
was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that guy Boner the one that told us about this horse?
Yeah, that was the best boner I ever had.
Every time they say boner, I'm just all like,
Met, not had.
psychic damage.
Okay. So I guess we make our way for the tavern,
yeah.
right?
Let's go to the horse.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
So you roll
Is
up. To
this the hard horse?
is this the what?
As I walk in. Is this the horse that is hard?
Some of the
Stone
patrons
Stallion.
near the door sitting at the table turn to you and go. You see him like trying to put two and two together. Stone Stallion. Is this the horse that's hard? Yeah, it is.
Name it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Hey, mean Stone
We
Stallion.
made
It's
it.
a cool-
This is Stone Stallion. Welcome in. Welcome
I
in.
just like step away from the group a little bit. I don't know them.
And as you walk in, Amanda is kind of visibly nervous and hiding, like trying to hide behind one of you. Probably Shin being the bigger, like
I'll like
hiding.
reassure her, tap her on the shoulder, like, it's okay. I'll protect you.
We just find a
Well, you're the
comfy
one that's
table or
yelling
someone
Boner,
tucked
dude.
yeah. You're drawing all the
She
attention.
doesn't know anything about that.
What? She's 13.
She's still innocent.
So, what I guess we step up to the bar and
Yeah, so
talk to
when
the
you walk
bartender guy?
in, the building itself, it's kind of a longer, narrow building, and then a large, like perpendicular to that, is a 2-story longer building as well. And when you walk in, you see the wider building, I guess, is where the tavern is, and you can see a staircase going up to your right that goes to what you believe would be rooms. But you come in, there's about 10 tables, almost evenly split left and right. You got the big bar. Off to the left in the back corner is a big fireplace. You can see some spots in it where they're baking bread in that oven. And then you can see that behind the bar, there's another room there, which you imagine is where kitchen would be.
Did we ask Amanda where she's from?
Not yet.
Somebody do that.
Hey, Amanda, where are you and your parents from? Where were you living before?
We were living in Long Saddle before, but before the winter comes in, my family wanted to get to Waterdeep, so we could be a little bit further south.
Okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
not from Amphail.
No.
Probably won't find out anything about that here.
All right. So I step up to the bar and get the wave for the bartender guy.
Well, hello there, good sir. And it's a human male, probably early 40s. His mustache is in competition with yours as being very long and twisty and bushy. Welcome into the Stone Stallion.
Hi.
It's a mustache fight.
What can I get for you?
I think I'll have a pint of ale if I could, and maybe a round of drinks for my friends here.
Sure, sure.
Some Kool-Aid for the little.
I'd like to walk up to the bartender. And I want to ask this little girl, her name is Amanda. She lost her parents in the woods. They just sort of up and disappeared in the middle of the night. She woke up by herself. Do you happen to know anything about that? Can you tell us what your parents looked like? Can you tell him what your parents looked like so he can help you?
And my dad had a beard like this guy, and he points to Silvaris, or she points to Silvaris, and my mom had curly hair, kind of like yours, pointing to you, Orion, and she appears human, so you assume human father, human mother.
Yeah.
The bartender kind of gives her a look, considers what she said. I don't remember anybody coming through here. I don't remember you coming through here, little one. Did you stay here in Amphail when you were traveling? I don't remember the names of the towns. I thought we stayed here. Not at this inn, but at one. She kind of gestures. One down the road a little bit. I don't remember the name of it. And the innkeeper starts listing some of the names of the other taverns here. He's like, was it Sester's? Was it the Stonehorn Flagon? Was it Mother Gothel's? And the girl's like, I think it was the Stonehorn Flagon. I remember like a cup as the sign. Yeah, we stayed there and then just one night and we left. And yeah, and then I can't remember where we were we were going to Waterdeep. I don't remember what my parents were gonna do. I don't know why they left me. Silvaris,
Sort of
roll an
put my
insight.
hand on her shoulder, and I'm just
Rolling
like, stay
inside,
over here.
okay? Let's see what we got here. Right here. Rolling inside.
Okay. Yeah, and you're listening to it and you're kind of tracking along with the things that she's saying, and seems what a 13-year-old would be saying.
I'm just thinking, I'm like, we should just leave her here with the innkeeper and go on our way. I don't really. I've been this like.
Do you need
kid.
like bartender or a waitress here or anything?
Yeah. I should. Yeah, maybe I'd be like, is there any while she waits for her parents? Maybe
There it
she
is.
could
Okay,
stay
I didn't
here?
see my other one. Sorry.
And then I'm sure, I don't know if my other group members will agree with me.
I just look at you and I'm like, you're awful.
Whatever. I'm like,
Well, I mean, it's like not like we can take a 13-year-old with us on an adventure that we're going on.
sure, we can.
Yeah.
Somebody has to carry our
You
stuff.
can carry our stuff. Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh my
Exactly.
gosh.
You've got a
Yeah, because the 13-year-old can carry a lot of.
you've got
Or
a
cook, like,
carriage.
can you cook?
I
I
think
mean-
I believe the Castlanters gave you a horse-drawn carriage, like one of the open.
Now we don't need it. We got a Amanda.
You've got a mule already.
Attention. We are being followed.
Leave our
Shall I
personal-
dispatch the welcoming
Okay.
drones?
Thank you for the follow.
I'll
Dee.
teach
my
you all the
gosh.
ways of magic.
I like how we're just like adopting her right now with us.
She's
For
ours
now,
now.
until we find a
Figure out-
direction, I don't feel comfortable leaving a
Yeah,
child
I don't want to be
in this,
Red
in this area. I would feel responsible if
course.
something were to happen to her.
That's fair.
We gotta
Okay.
take her. Maybe
I know what it's
should
like
we
to
take
be
her
a-
to the
Plot
A
twist.
small
It's going to be the parents that were delivering
orphan.
stuff
okay.
to the Castle Lanterns.
That's
Fair enough.
true.
Should we maybe
Orion
go to the
does.
tavern?
I don't know if you guys caught on to that. Orion was saying
Oh.
she knows what it's like to be an orphan.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my
Okay,
parents-
heard.
Shin does too.
I just went the better
No, a
route.
little bit.
Should we go to the tavern and to the tavern that they stayed at, the parents, and we could talk to the tavern keep, and because they probably talked to the parents about their plans maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I asked the bartender, you got those to go? Can we take the sippy cups? You guys got straws?
More Kool-Aid for the little one.
I'm good.
Well, you've got your canteens or water flasks or something. You could dump the water out of those
Flagon.
and put the
Oh yeah,
the ale in that.
the water we need.
So now we go to the Sippy Cup Tavern or whatever it's called.
The stone or the horn. What was it? The stag-horned flagon.
There you
Flagon.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
what I said.
Somebody just drop. We'll say 2 silver for the drinks at Stone Stallion, though. So any one of you just use up 2 silver.
These are on Orion.
What do I drop?
I don't
Oh, no,
drink.
nothing. Bruh.
Just in your inventory,
Yeah,
it should
putting
have
this
your
on
money
there.
there.
Where
All
do I
right.
do it?
So the
Oh, you
innkeeper
took it away from me.
Inventory.
You took
Give-
my money.
the innkeeper gives you directions to where the staghorn flagon is. It's off the main road a little bit, down one of the side streets. But you get there in about
Thanks, barkeep. Keep that horse hard, is what I say as we leave.
the hard horse. It's a good one.
Hard horse.
I just kind of look at the bartender as I'm walking out, like, I'm sorry for him. He's with us.
All right. So you take about 10 minutes or so to walk the streets and get up to there. The smells coming out of the houses and other taverns that you walk by are starting to smell pretty delicious with the grilled meats and vegetables, fresh baked bread. Starting to make you guys a little hungry too.
I start levitating in like the direction. of the arrow.
Cartoon.
Like the cartoon dog, like following the smell.
It's,
I guess, and we got to
floating.
feed the girl too. I guess she's
With
she
a
probably
man
hasn't
dog.
eaten
Yeah.
yet. So we should go in and get some dinner or something. Is it about dinner time? I guess.
It's getting there, yeah, depending on when you want to eat. But you
I'm always down to stuff.
arrive to the staghorn flagon, and you see the inn sign, and it is like a stag horn
Sippy Cup.
that's been carved into a cup. And you head on in. This one is it's off the main road a little bit, so it's not like the High Street Tavern. It's a little bit seedier, a little bit more dimly lit. There's a couple broken
Cheaper
boards in the floor, and this is just single story. But you can see that towards the back there is a door there with a sign over it that says "To the rooms." So it does have a couple spots that people could have stayed. But when you go in, some of the patrons are in lively conversation. One or two kind of drop you a little inquisitive look.
I just sort of like nod friendly, like, how are you?
Smell and wave, boys. Smell and wave.
That's right. So I guess we go to the innkeeper and get a room or something for the night, or what do we want to do?
I think we're gonna ask the innkeep if he remembers
Um,
the kids' parents coming through there and
Oh,
staying
start
there.
with continue this investigation for the kid.
All right, and this inn is run by a dwarven lady. You can see with like almost coppery blondish red hair in these really thick braids
Whoa.
coming down the side of her head. Good evening there, travelers. What can I do for you?
Does she have a beard?
She does not have a beard.
Yeah, let her have a beard with matching colors. To her hair.
Hello, innkeep. How are you?
I guess I'll go and I'll. Oh yeah, you got it.
Welcome
I
in,
was just
welcome in.
gonna say-
I haven't seen y'all here before. What brings you here to Amphail?
Well, actually, we've got this little girl here who we found outside of town, and apparently her parents are missing. So I don't know if you heard anything about it.
I haven't heard anything of missing people. I guess it's not too
she's-
uncommon, but
She's
Okay, she stayed here, right? Amanda, you stayed here?
And you see her kind of
Thanks for
hiding
being
behind
curious.
Shin a little bit, and she's just like, very
Well,
sheepishly.
she stayed here. Her dad's got a beard, sort of like that wizard guy over there, and her mom's got hair like me. If you
But
guys
it's
saw
not-
them,
To be clear.
here, like we'd really appreciate
Did
any
we talk to them?
information. Yeah, like, did you talk to them?
She
Do you
kind
know?
of, the innkeeper kind of tries to lean out so she can see behind Shin. How long ago did you stay here? And Amanda kind of hides and shrinks down a little bit more. Couple nights ago. And you see the innkeeper kind of stroking her beard if she had one. Maybe grabbing one of her braids and stroking it a little bit. I don't remember anybody that description staying here in the last couple nights. We only got 3 rooms. I would have remembered who stayed here.
Amanda, why are you lying?
I'm not lying. We stayed here. Maybe I have my days mixed up.
Okay.
Zin, this time you roll an insight.
Okay.
Woo! That's a high one.
18. All right. In listening to all the things that Amanda's been saying, 1 and 1 is no longer adding up to 2 for you, Zin.
Yeah.
You're catching on that she hasn't been entirely honest with you.
Okay. I guess like we disengage with the innkeeper and like go off, and I just kind of, I just kind of crouch down and I'm like, hey, if we're trying to help you, you got to be 100% honest with us. If otherwise we can't help you, I kind of talk to Amanda.
Sure. You're just like everybody else. No one wants to help me. They just make me feel bad and leave me by myself.
So what really happened? Like, can you tell us what really happened?
I was traveling with my parents on the road, and when I woke up, they weren't there anymore. It's like I told you.
Do we want to do a detect magic? See if she has any magic, like a spell on
Blocking
her or
from
any
memory
kind
or
of.
something.
Yeah, I
Shin,
don't know.
She's kind of been huddled close to you for some of it, and I know you guys have moved off and are sitting down somewhere else now. With like cover almost being blown at this point, like you're starting to question things. You're realizing when she was close to you, she did not feel warm.
That's interesting. So is this time
Ghost.
can you detect spirits or whatever? Or
I'll
something
do
like that?
to sense evil and good or whatever.
Just
Would I do that?
Or whatever.
It's
Detect
under.
magic?
Detect whatevs.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
It should be under the book, your spells.
There is one that's like detect
and you
ghosts
have
or something,
detect
right?
evil and good.
If you go to actors, go to your name under players, and then spells is the book. All I can do is shape water.
I feel dumb. I don't know. I don't see the book.
Over on the right, the little tabs when you're looking
Forge.
at your character sheet. It's like the 4th one down.
Here, I
I
can.
don't see it.
I think
Can
I
you do
can
it
show
for
you.
me?
So if you're looking at my stream,
Oh, wait, found it.
there's the
I'm
book,
stupid.
and then you should have detect
Okay,
evil
yeah.
and good.
You're good. You're not stupid. You just silly goose.
Place measured template.
Don't worry about the template.
Okay.
As you call within yourself for your spiritual guidance, you get a immediate ping that Amanda is undead.
Oh,
Ah.
And
So-
Let me
probably
see
the
what else
parents
you
are
would.
too.
What else does
Do
it
we
do?
owe her anything at this point? I mean, she's dead.
What can we do?
we have
Okay.
to honor.
Does anybody
We have to,
know
like-
something
I'm gonna
that
divine
can help her
smite.
pass forward?
Well, do we have to find her body or her remains and like bury it?
What do we do? How do we
I'm gonna divine smite Amanda.
Throw some salt.
Oh, shut
on
up.
her?
Send her into the.
do we what do you do for a ghost? Is the idea that we need to make her pass? She's not evil, I guess. She's just undead, right?
No.
We don't
Right.
know evil.
or-
Oh,
you just
that's all
know
we know.
undead.
Oh.
Maybe figuring out how she died would give her the clarity so she can move on.
But if she doesn't know she's dead, then how? Because clearly she doesn't, right?
Okay,
Or,
we're gonna
Roll an
break
insight,
that. We're gonna
Savaris.
tell her.
say, hey, guess what?
We're gonna tell her she's dead right now.
Good news, bad
Bad
news.
news is no. I'm just kidding.
Bad news is you did.
Good news is you don't have to pay
What if she
taxes.
turned
You don't
into
gotta deal with that shit anymore.
an evil spirit?
You don't have to go to school anymore.
Don't have to pay taxes.
It's ridiculous.
Savaris, did you roll the insight?
Yeah, I can roll it.
Insight.
Right here, inside, and roll.
So you're a little bit in tune with arcane things, and you have some studies of maybe some slightly forbidden knowledge or something like that. Amanda's very corporeal and does not fit the understandings of ghosts that you're aware of.
Oh. So it's
Zombie.
supposed to be.
There's an
so-
Arcana roll too. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. So yeah, what else would be if you're corporeal but undead? So that's zombie. Is that what she is?
So I,
Or a vampire, maybe?
Can I
How
do
do
an
we-
Arcana roll?
Sure.
Let's see. I just curious.
What did you get? 16?
I like to read books, so what do I got?
You remember that Amanda hasn't eaten anything,
Oh yeah, she said her stomach wasn't doing well.
that her stomach wasn't doing well, and
What if we offered her brains?
What if they poisoned her?
she was trying to stay more covered up when you guys were out on the road.
when in the sun.
Yes.
Ah. So I asked the innkeeper, "Do you have a
Classic
steak?"
zombie behavior.
Yeah.
How would you like your steak, sir?
Still beating.
So I think she's a vampire, right? That's what it sounds like.
Right?
So what do we do for a vampire? Do we have to kill her?
Divine Smiter.
Hey, can I get the steak with extra garlic?
Like, I mean, is it? I
Well,
mean, I don't know that she's evil by nature, but she is a vampire. So
that
is
doesn't
it?
mean she's evil. She could just be like a spawn.
She's,
Well, she is
yeah,
undead.
she-
Is vampires
she's got a-
considered undead? I don't think vampires considered undead.
They are.
Yeah, I
Ah,
was
Are they?
say-
Okay,
Yeah.
great, cool, awesome, great, fantastic.
Get wrecked.
So
should we find a vampire nest somewhere and be like, here you
That's
go.
what it
your
sounds
people."
like. I know.
So-
Here's your mommy and your daddy.
Ridiculous.
Well, crap. I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna ask the.
What's up?
Should we ask the bartender if they know anything about like vampires in the area.
I just feel like it'll like throw. It might make them
Like-
reactive.
Yeah,
what
like
if vampires are like not seen as a good? Yeah.
She's probably a spawn, though. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't say anything.
Okay. So
like
take
that
keep-
will get the tavern to go
So-
crazy. Yeah.
we keep taking her with us, I guess, and then. But we got to watch out in case she tries to like suck our blood in the night or something, right?
Yeah, she might still be.
How are you having this
I can-
conversation amongst yourselves?
I'm just gonna. Yeah, we're just like
whispering between each
We're
other.
whispering.
Yes.
I know. Like
I'm
I'm
just
holding
gonna-
her
I'm just
her
gonna-
ears on the side of her head while we're talking.
I'm just
I have
gonna
my
turn
ears.
to her. I'm gonna take the hands off of her ears. I'm gonna say, "You need to be honest with us. Are you a vampire?"
Oh, shit, I don't think she knows.
Roll a
Why
persuasion.
wouldn't she know if she sucks blood? It's just
Wait,
13
let me do
years
it.
old.
Let me do it. I got high
she
persuasion.
just.
I mean,
I
Ryan,
got charisma as fuck.
Ryan has
Um,
a lot of charisma.
Oh shit! Fuck. My bad. I didn't mean to click.
I'm a very charismatic
Ignore that one.
person.
Okay. You gonna do charisma?
What do I roll?
We're gonna let Orion do this one because
Yeah,
she's the
no,
one
I,
coming up with it.
I rolled
Riz
on
away
accident.
over there.
So
What do I roll?
She's
persuasion.
trigger happy.
What do I roll?
persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion.
Dang.
Easy.
Nice.
And you
So
said
what do you say,
you're
though?
you're close to her when you're asking her this.
Faster. Yes. I'm like on my knees. Not on my knees, but like crouched down.
Eye level.
Yeah, eye level.
Roll a athletics.
Wait, why? She gonna? No, I suck at athletics.
athletics.
Please, 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 please,
I'm
please,
gonna
please.
try and bite you.
Oh,
Oh my god. I rolled horribly.
Oh, good.
So as soon as you ask her if she's a vampire, her face no longer looks innocent. It
Yep.
looks much
Oh.
more feral, and she goes
knew it
to
was a
push
trap.
you away, and you feel strength well beyond what a 13-year-old should have. But because you're low, you got your low center of gravity, you're able to hold it a little bit.
are you saying I'm short?
But in just that brief moment, immediately after she goes to push you, she's not there anymore, and it's this cloud of mist that's there.
Oh crap!
And the mist starts moving up
Like it's leaving.
to the ceiling, and then that's where we're at the moment. I'll give you an opportunity to respond to what you just saw.
Okay.
I should have divine smited it. I told you.
Can I do shape water and throw some water at the mist?
You could.
Can you shape holy water?
I know, no. I just want to like surprise, like throw her off and see if that'll like make her change back or something. Let's see.
Before she escapes.
Yeah.
Um.
What is this?
Counter spell.
That's the thing. Are we basically trying to? You're trying to get her to change back, or are we trying to contain her? Is what I would think we want to do.
I guess yeah, we can continue. Let's see.
I don't have anything for that.
I don't think I have.
See if
anything.
I
I'm
have
just
something
looking.
for that. I've got.
I could
I
fire.
can freeze the water, but provided there are no creatures in it. So yeah.
I haven't
just
cast
put it
Vicious
as a
Mockery
creature.
yet. What if I just like,
And I'd really like to.
Oh,
you smell really bad, and then she's just like, oh god.
Taunt her,
I mean-
taunt her into fighting. Yeah, taunt her into staying and fighting.
I could. I mean, realistically. You're short. Nobody likes you.
Your parents are dead.
So okay, I
what-
don't have anything that can do anything to this chick. So
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't have anything.
do we? I guess do we? Is she going to attack us, or is she just trying to escape? How do we know?
I think she's fleeing.
At the
'Cause
moment,
if she's going to attack us,
in
we
this
need to
moment,
protect
it looks
ourselves.
like she's trying to escape.
Okay,
I guess we let her.
I suppose we. I mean, because like I said, I've got nothing. All my stuff isn't. I can't do anything against mist. That's for sure.
All my shit is just to smash shit.
What do you do with a vampire? Do we have any kind of anti-vampire
Yeah.
magic with us? I don't have any.
I mean,
Shin
I
would
do-
probably be the
I have
closest
like
thing.
a dagger, but I don't want to like throw a dagger at her.
Yeah, like I could throw a firebolt at her, but what's that gonna do? She's missed.
Burn the tavern.
You're right. I just end up burning the town.
She's missed. Huh?
Well,
You missed.
I don't want to hurt her necessarily. Yeah, I guess just let her go.
Just let her go.
See
Or
what-
try to
let
talk
see
to her.
what she
Maybe
does.
just say, "Hey, Amanda, you know, we don't mean you any harm. Why don't you come back down here or something, right?" That
I
kind of
mean,
thing. Do we want to? Is that worth having that conversation with her?
Nah.
As mist.
Just let her go. Let it
Yeah.
go.
Let her go.
I guess we do.
Please.
Yes.
Let's go find those minerals or whatever. For
Well, there's not. I don't think there's anything we can do in that moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what.
Unfortunately,
she does, I guess.
level 2 adventurers don't have too much against a vampire.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like no undead ton of stuff. So, oh well.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
the
take
mist
it easy, kid.
goes out through some openings in the higher part of the tavern and is gone. And the people in the tavern are, you see a couple do whatever the version of crossing themselves is in Faerun, with multiple gods and everything. You see one person kind of kiss a charm or pendant they're wearing around their neck and praying to their gods.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we got to. Either the town knows about this, or we need to warn the town, right? That there's a vampire loose in the town now, or something.
Can vampires turn into mist?
Oh yeah,
This one can.
They can shapeshift.
yeah.
Mist and
Wolves,
bats in the
mist.
D&D
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. Oh, okay. In the movies, they turn into wolves too, and that's cool.
In Twilight, they sparkle.
Stupid sparkling vampires.
Like pipe up and I'm just like, okay, I think this distracted from our main quest long enough.
Yep.
That's what I said. Let's just get back onto the Castle Lantern bullshit.
She could have carried a lot of our stuff,
That's
but oh well.
We need to make up for lost time.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Orion
Let's build the trap.
caring about children.
How dare you have compassion?
Anytime there's a D&D encounter where it's like sad little girl defenseless somewhere, it's like
Yeah, that's not a sad little defenseless girl.
I just wanted to be nice. Leave me
Next time it
Really?
could just be a sad little girl.
We should have done detect magic from the get-go though.
I know.
'cause
As
then
soon
you
as Shin
probably-
was,
I got
thinking
backstory,
I was
like-
just
guys.
like, oh man.
as soon
I
as
got
Shin was like, I think I
backstory.
could do something. I could detect good and evil. Nah, I don't need to do that.
I
It's
like how we trout and then we just like, what did it do? We're going.
We're doing it next time.
all right. So
All right,
it is
so I-
That's good,
later
though.
in the evening at this point.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Are you going to stay here at the Staghorn Flag Inn? You're going to go back to the Hard Horse?
yeah, hard horse.
Hard horse.
Party
at
down.
the hard horse.
Back to the Hard Horse. All right. Well, you say goodbye to the dwarven innkeeper, who's a little bit flustered with what just happened.
Right. Thanks anyway.
in there.
Goodbye, your exquisiteness.
I want to check your AC filters later.
And about 10-minute walk back to the Stone Stallion, and you get back in there, and the ones that were cheering on the Hard Horse, they're like, "Ah, you're back, the Hard
back."
Horse."
And harder than ever.
They do
dick
notice
joke
the girl's not with you, and they're kind of like looking to see if she's gonna come in, and then they just get back to drinking.
Oh yeah, no, that was a vampire. She's
Don't tell them.
They put their
no
cups down.
longer with us.
She was a what? She was a vampire?
Yeah, you know. Fame.
Orion bought a vampire, and it's fine.
Super strength. You
Are
know,
we safe?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
shape shifting.
I've got backstory. I told you.
Probably not.
Do
Hey,
the
keep some garlic with you on your way back home. You know, bust out your crosses, kiss your pendants. You know, say your prayers.
I'm just eating
Where
a
you go?
pie.
That's cool.
Be prepared tonight.
Wear your garlic.
Where you
All right. I guess I order another round. Hang out for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Try to get over seeing a freaking vampire.
Oh, you're fine.
Wait, did we have any
You'll be
other
fine.
business?
This won't be the
in
first
town?
vampire.
you just know that the delivery should have passed through Amphail. I think it was about a week ago.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay, so I was here. We were okay. Should we poke Barkeep about anything like that, or what do you guys think?
Well, let's see. So the delivery didn't come, and that's why we wanted to investigate, right? So let's
Right.
see. What's the best thing to do? I guess if it didn't come, somebody stole it. They probably got robbed. So I mean, it seems like we just need to go to the woods and see where they robbed it, right? I mean, if it didn't come there, they're not going to know anything. They just know it didn't arrive. So that's not very useful. So I guess we.
It's
have
still
to-
it's still evening.
yeah.
Long rest?
Yeah, I would say we could do it in the morning. Unless you guys want to go to the woods
We
at
haven't
night.
really expended any spells or anything or actions.
Just start casting them right
Okay.
now. The fire's a little.
Okay.
If the fire's going out a little bit, you're
Vicious
like
mockery. I cast
firebolt.
vicious mockery on
Ooh,
on.
There is a
on
bard
Shin.
singing in there, and they're not very good.
Okay, I cast
Oh.
vicious mockery on the bard.
So that
They're
you
gonna
can take over.
They're gonna take damage though. No.
And be careful.
A little bit.
Words hurt.
Get the whole tavern start to kill us.
I mean,
If you're that bad, though,
Just
as
do
a
it,
bard,
just do
then
it,
you
just
kinda
do it, just
deserve
do it.
okay, vicious mockery.
oh
All
my
right,
gosh!
can you
Go to your spells.
cast it?
I'm ready. You ready?
Totally.
I'm getting ready to turn invisible.
You sound like a wailing cat.
Wow.
Did you roll it in your thing?
Sounds like a cat doing something, all right.
There you go.
Vicious mockery.
And then you're.
So they do a
Saving-
DC
oh.
13 Wisdom saving throw. Let me just.
If you kill someone right now, Orion, that's
That'd be pretty funny.
Die from embarrassment.
Oh, we find out they're all vampires. Just the whole town's vampire.
All right, so +0.
oh, thank you. You're on the camera.
Oh, good.
They fail, so
Delicious.
they take 1d4 psychic damage. So you can do the damage part of it.
Should I roll it?
It's like a migraine.
Oh, God damn it.
That's pretty decent for a vicious mockery.
Let me see how many hit points they have.
They have
Two.
1 hit point. They're dead.
They have more than 2 hit points. They're good. So they're trying to play the song. Maybe it's their first night singing. You don't know. They're just not very good.
It's their dream to be a singer.
And you hear Orion shout out. You sound like a what was it? Screaming cat,
Wailing cat.
wailing cat, and those words sting them horribly. You see them visibly wince in pain, instantly stopping playing music. And they're just like,
Hell yeah.
they're rubbing the side of their temple or their temples, and they had dropped their instrument. You hear like a slight crack that it broke a little bit.
Some dissonance.
They
Like a record
once
scratch.
they collect themselves a little bit, they reach down, pick up the instrument. They try playing again. They break a string, and they just kind of look down. They gather up their things quick and run out.
Orion.
Dang.
I was gonna say, Ryan, go play something.
I was like, I look at Orion like, well then.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, that's like your
You
turn.
better go.
Show 'em how it's done.
Start playing the bardic version of Hips Don't Lie.
Roll a
Hardcore.
performance.
And I catch vicious mockery on Orion. No.
A 13. It's a decent performance. Much better than the
¿Cómo
previous.
se llama? Bonito. Shakira.
I was gonna say I started doing Shakira,
Oh,
Shakira.
baby. Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
A couple people start dancing.
Yeah.
I just sip on my beer.
As you're sipping on the beer, the innkeeper here starts chatting you up again, Sylvaris. So,
Yeah.
little girl's gone. obviously she wasn't part of your group, but what brings you here?
Well, as a matter of fact, we were
Business.
hoping to meet our friends here, but they don't seem to have arrived.
Who's your friends? Maybe they rode through in the last day or so.
Yeah, they were supposed to be coming from Waterdeep.
Are you trying to deceive, or do you just have the details messed up?
Maybe I have the details messed up. Let's be honest.
So
like, wait,
the
what?
delivery should have been coming from the mountains.
We came from Waterdeep.
down into
It's come from
Amphail, and then
Okay.
down south into Waterdeep.
Okay, so then later on to Waterdeep.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Came
so
from the mountains towards
yeah.
Waterdeep. Yeah.
Yeah, get with the program.
that's what I meant to say. I have a speech impediment, so
Oh,
mountain
okay.
sounds like Waterdeep. That's how it comes out.
So you're here with one of the mining groups.
Correct.
Yes, that's right.
There was a shipment we were anticipating that never arrived.
I've heard about that one. One of the Castellanter shipments, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I remember they were supposed to be here, what, a 10-day ago? Something like that, but they hadn't been seen yet. A couple people have gone out looking for them. Didn't see any signs on the road of the carriage or anything like that. But
Like they just disappeared. Huh?
seems to be. They're pretty regular shipments. There's been a few more shipments through here from some of the other mining companies down in Waterdeep. Hearing them talk, they didn't see anything out of ordinary.
Do you have a lot of bandit activity around here?
Not so much bandits. People have been hearing like a kobold band coming through or coming down from the mountains. But that's seasonal. They tend to come down as it gets colder, move from the mountains
And
to the
what
forest.
kind of music do they play?
Hardcore.
He looks funny. Some of that dragon
I'm
stuff.
Joking.
Kobolds are nasty buggers. Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Off in the corner of your eye, you see a strange-looking person in a trench coat that makes a funny comments about that. No, I'm just kidding. Three kobolds in a trench coat.
Stacked in a trench coat.
So, you said a couple of people went to look and they didn't find anything. Were they here tonight, by chance?
No, they're not here tonight. They're some of the other miners traveling up there. One of the City Watch might have gone too, but he looks around again. Yeah, none of them are here right now. These are mostly the horse tenders and some of the farmers.
All right.
Horse tenders.
Is that the only one of the shipments that hasn't come through?
A hard horse
The only one that I'm aware of.
is tended.
Hey, James, and he looks at this kind of old grizzled guy down at the end of the bar. Looks like he's been through hell. Definitely a rugged miner type. Hey, any of the other mining shipments be running late or gone missing? And he's just kind of looking in his cup. Nope. None that I know of. And he just goes he goes back to drinking. Well, I guess it's just the Castellanter one.
Oh, rip.
Was that you trying to see if he's lying or something?
Yeah.
I was wondering. I was like, is he just drunk and doesn't care, or is he trying to hide something? I couldn't tell.
He's without a roll for insight. It's pretty obvious he's drunk and doesn't care.
Okay, that's fair. All right, then. Well, then I guess if nobody knows anything or anyone who investigated isn't here to tell us any more, then I guess our only choice is to go out and investigate ourselves, I suppose, tomorrow.
Yep.
So, oh well. Then I guess we'll
Can we put you
hang
up?
out a bit.
Can we put you up here tonight? I'll give you a little bit of a discount on the rooms. The Castellanters are pretty nice about funding businesses in this community. So if you're here part of them to keep
Awesome.
their business going, I'll give you a little bit of a discount on the rooms.
Oh, it's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that sound good to you guys?
We'll take it.
That sounds good.
All right. So
Yeah.
we'll do 5 silver rather than gold for the rooms for the night. So half
Oh, very nice.
price.
Each?
No, total.
Much obliged.
Okay, so we each get 1 silver.
Yep.
And the continental breakfast.
Could we do 1 silver if we all share 1 room?
Yeah, just all in one bed.
Yeah, all in one bed.
I don't-
Little cuddle.
Gross.
puddle.
I don't think the bed's big enough for all 4 of you, but I mean, if you'd like to, you could sleep on the floor and maybe get
Not
some.
sharing.
Do we have
Maybe get
In-
some
in-
next time.
Does our character sheet show us our goal?
It should
I think it
on
does, doesn't it?
inventory.
Yeah, I've got 45 gold. Is that what I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cover
How
everybody's
do I
room.
transfer?
Gold is 10 silver, so you could minus 1 in gold and add 10 to silver, and then pay out of silver.
$10 silver minus 1 is 9. There we go. No worries.
Did I get any money
Or
for my
I got it.
performance?
Did you get any money from what?
My performance.
Perform.
Tips?
Not yet.
No,
Yep.
tips.
What's your second song?
You had to roll a 20 for tips. 18 and 20.
The bardic version of Slim Shady.
Shakira, hip song.
All right, roll
Or
another
living La Vida
performance.
Loca?
Live in La Vida Loca. Live in La Vida Loca is better. Thank you.
Wow. 2 13s
Same
in a
score.
row.
It's another decent performance, but not enough to really get
Nothing
people
to
out of their
write home about.
seats and toss you a coin.
God damn it.
All right. So we'll have you guys rest up. And before we get into the next part, because I know Weka needed to cap this at about 2.5 hours, so we're getting close to that. We can call it there,
I can go to 1.
which is
My
I'm
Barely noon my time.
capped at the 2.5 hours too, so it's good for
Oh,
me to
okay.
stop too. So
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
it's
Especially
I
when-
apologize
You're
for the
pinning it on me.
I apologize for the technical difficulties at the start, but after
Yeah,
not
me
playing
too.
for 6 months, those were
Same.
to be expected.
Fairly rusty. Yeah.
Um,
And I've never done a stream together, so this was kind of confusing.
yeah, I
Yeah.
must have been VPN settings or something that was blocking you out. I don't know what was.
And
doing
apparently
it.
it's kind of resource intensive because it just killed my OBS once I started all up.
It's and the video for you all keeps freezing on my stream too. So
Yeah, even mine keeps doing it. Yeah, I see it on the previous.
we'll-
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well.
stopped streaming on OBS like halfway through because I was like, it's just a little too intensive. And I'm not even on my
Nova?
home computer. So
I can faintly hear Nova.
oh, I can still
Oh.
hear.
oh. Hello.
Yes. Hello.
That just sounds fine to me.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
No
No, I was
idea.
just saying I had to stop streaming halfway.
Yeah.
Maybe
Mine
we go
crashed
back to
twice, so-
Video Ninja because that was working really well, and we can
Yeah,
just
okay.
we can just sign in to
Yeah.
stream together just so the names are there on the stream if
Okay.
any of us are streaming.
Yeah.
But we'll probably go back to
We
Video
could
Ninja.
experience.
For next time, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say we want to like do like a 30-minute beforehand, like try to do that to get all set up
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll figure that
Sounds
out.
good.
Everybody watching, thank you for putting up with our shenanigans and as we continue this story. I had a couple people follow. I had Fox follow. Do You Like Pizza followed,
too, that's
and
cool.
Celeste HC followed. So thank you all for the follows. Thank you everybody for chatting and keeping up with us. MJ, thank you for doing mod duties while we're here. But I will turn it over to the players so they can plug themselves and the things that they do. We'll go in reverse order this time. So Nova, you're up first to talk about what you do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into streaming. I'm Nova Bunny, Bunnee is how you spell it. I also I haven't told and like done it on stream before, but I recently published a poetry book. It's on Amazon.
Cool.
It's a digital version. It's called Stars Above by
Congratulations.
Nova Birds. I'll type it in chat. But yeah, so check that out if you guys want. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. Otherwise, it's I think $4.99. So, woo. And I'm working on a physical book, published hopefully next year.
Very nice.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right, Kev.
Kev, Kill Every Venue on all social media. I do streaming now. I started doing DJ streams, guitar practice streams, and every now and then, if I'm just lazy, do some gaming. But check me out on Spotify, Tidal, wherever you can stream music, and that's about it.
All right, thank you.
Woo-woo.
Arthur, your turn.
Arthur Fortune, of course, I stream every Sunday from 10:30 Central Time to about 3:30, and with like a little break in between. But lately, my latest thing is reading The Hobbit in characters, so that's been fun. And I also do gaming, of course. I usually play whatever sort of Steam games are there. I also do Xbox games as well.
Attention, we are being followed.
A number of different
Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
games. I try to change the games out so it's not the same games all the time. I know a lot of streamers will play until the game is done, and that's probably more satisfying for some people. I guess I have ADHD or something, so I can't play too much of anything for too long. I just get bored with it, so I just start a new game and do that instead. Or if I get stuck on something, I don't like the challenge. I go, okay, if I have to do this more than twice, I give up. I'm going to play something else. So it's a little disjointed that way. But I try to have fun because I'm just goofy and I like to do all this stuff. And occasionally I'll do musical stuff. Haven't done it in a while, but I've been trying to get back into it. I play a number of different instruments and stuff, and not very well, but so don't get excited. But I also sing mediocre, and other than that, that's about it. The reading, like I said, doing The Hobbit now, but I usually read horror books, a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. I read the Sherlock Holmes mysteries, and mostly just an excuse for me to do my version of voice acting, where I just do different silly accents and stuff like that, and just read whatever strikes my fancy. But it's usually horror or
It's fun.
or like I said, now I'm doing The Hobbit, so that's been a lot of fun. So
Nice. Thanks, Arthur. And Weka, on to you.
Hello, I am a streamer. I am a YouTuber. I do cosplays, and I have a lot of fun with it. And you can find me on twitch.tv/Wakasui or YouTube Wakasui. Just look it up. And I make videos about TF2, and I play TF2, and that's sort of my whole shtick nowadays. So I hope you you come and check me out and say hi, because I'm there all the time. And I'm doing a soldier challenge right now, so I'll be there today at 4:30 p.m. my time.
That's mountain time
Woo.
for everybody. And Weka's also the artist of the emotes I have in the channel. Of Shy.
cool.
All right.
Yep. Well, thank you guys. I will sign off, and we can chat in Discord over the next few days on what our schedules are looking like for when we want to meet
Sounds
up
good.
again. But it's been fun, guys. It's been far too long.
Yes.
I'm glad we
I'm
were
so
able
glad
to
see
get
ya.
together. But
Yep, had fun.
I will see you guys. Thank you, everybody. Night.
Goodbye.